Hello, this is a very quick overview of the little boat exercise. I've been asked by a few people to share this. I do a lot in training, and sometimes people would like to do this with their own teams. It's just a little tool, metaphor to stimulate a conversation about what makes us tick and how we work, and it just takes the conversation a little bit deeper. So the first thing that we need to ask people to do is our sort of wavy line in the middle of the page. Next, it's a little semicircle. As you can see, I just do this nice and slowly and systematically, so even people with no artistic skills will have a good chance of getting there. Third bit is our little keel coming off the bottom. And then I'll just stick on my little barnacles. There we go. How about that? I'm doing an awful job of this. Two little circles, like that, and like that, and two little triangles. There we go. Finally, our mast. Oop, almost lost it there. Recovered it though. And a little triangle. There we go. Our sail. So it goes. The first point is just to get the little metaphor drawn, and everybody will have their own little boat on the page, and then they're ready to start to think about how to customize it a little bit. So the name of the boat is a personal value. Whoops, a value. So a deeply held belief that you use to inform difficult decisions. Our values are those beliefs that we use to really identify how to navigate in uncertainty, how to live our lives, really. Next, the next part of the little boat is choppy waves. That is something which is causing you stress at the moment. I always say to people, up to you whether you want to talk about life or work. That's entirely up to you. Next, we have the keel there, which keeps the boat stable. So what keeps you stable when you're under stress? How do you keep going when you're having a bit of a difficult time or things are going wrong? How do you keep yourself calm and on an even keel? For me, I always talk about my time out in nature. The reason I moved to the Lake District is because it's a day on the hills. Okay, we've got then the sail. What puts wind in your sail? What motivates you? Why do you get out of bed in the morning and do what you do day in, day out? The barnacles, there we go, slowing the boat down, creating a little bit of friction in the water, something that you'd like to develop about yourself, something that you'd like to improve and enhance. Very often I find people talk a lot about, their public speaking or, the ability to, to do sort of like things that that you'd really like to be able to do to get on in your career. What might that be? Things that you'd like to develop and work on. Last, so the person at the back of the boat is you. The person at the front of the boat is somebody who now or in the past is your mentor. Who would you go to if you had a difficult decision to make, or maybe one of those big career discussions and you just need the guidance of somebody who will tell you the truth, but you fundamentally trust? Who might that be? Who's your mentor? There we go. That's it. If you are doing this with your team, I always suggest doing yours first. So if you share yours first, it just kind of it models the way, and I generally find that you get more from other people in the group once whoever's leading the exercise has done theirs first. So just a top tip really, and then it's about giving everybody 10 minutes or so to talk through their little boat. And if anyone wants to ask them any questions, they can. It's always a good discussion. There we go. Hopefully that is helpful. That is the little boat exercise.